Welcome to Mama Cat's Home. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my faith planner, and this is the one that I use for my scripture writing plan and like people that I want to pray for, or if there's a certain thing that I need to pray for. And I've started putting in a grateful thought, like just one thing a week, and so that's what it's for. Anyway, I won't be using this planner much longer. And since I'm not going to be using it much longer, I have gone back to putting the washi here because I really loved that and it covered that stuff up. So I decided I'm going to do that for the rest of the time because there's only like May and June left in this planner. So yeah, anyway, this is how last week turned out. And there was a lot of blank space down here, I know, because I had shorter scriptures to write. So that's the way it happens sometimes. I mean, I could have went back in and put in some more flowers or some sort of something from the book that I used, but I decided, no, this is fine. It's okay to have some white space. It's not going to bother me. So I'm going to go ahead and flip over here. Let me make sure I got, yes, I got the right page. I'm going to flip over here, and I'll use my scripture writing plan to hold my spot so I could get this done properly. Because, you know, it's kind of, you don't want it to be a mess, you know? Okay, so I paused just a minute to put some lotion on my well-washed hands because I wash them constantly. And I'm definitely washing them a lot right now, even more, because I've been painting. And as you can see, I could not get it off, and I've got it all the way up to my elbow. We're painting our kitchen, and it's so exciting. And that video will be coming out soon. But it's going to be in 2 parts at least because it's a lot to paint a whole kitchen and everything. So that will be something you guys will see later if you watch that part of my channel. I mean, some of you guys just maybe watch my planner videos. Some of you may watch my other videos. I don't know. You can tell me in the comments below if you'd like to. This is going to be for May 18th through the 24th. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting the date dots down. These are Heidi Swap. I want to say it's Heidi Swap. I have the others in here. Yes, Heidi Swap. Okay, I didn't mess up. I'm kind of we're not taking a break from painting. We are waiting on the doors to dry. So I told Jeff that I wanted to really quickly go ahead and film this because we're at a point where we can't do anything right now. Because, you know, you can't throw another coat on if it's wet because it won't stick properly. And I learned this because my daddy had, like, his whole life, or at least my whole life, he painted houses and stuff for a living. And I have several uncles and cousins. And I actually, when I was 16, painted houses for a living too, for a little while. Not very long, but for a little while. So I'm not an expert, but I know a little bit about it. And it's just like I say about other things. I know a little bit about a lot of things. I know enough to get me by that I won't mess things up whenever I go to do something. Okay, so these are the washies. I didn't even show you what I'm using. I'm going to go ahead with my mermaid theme throughout this planner as well. So I'm using this nautical washi. It does have mermaids on this one, but I have decided since my other 2 this week were so fun looking, I would go ahead and continue with that. So I think I'm going to use that one and the mermaids, and I may pull in some more of this. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But I know mermaids aren't real or anything like that, but oh boy, but they're just fun. You know, it's just a fun thing. I mean, there's no fish women hanging out in the sea. Okay, you have been good to me the other 2 times that I used you this week. Why are you being mean to me now, washi? Why? I'm going to try very, very gingerly and sweetly to take this off very slowly. So please excuse that slowness. And I am going to do something very weird. I'm going to go ahead and take a lot of it off. So maybe I know I'll have enough for both sides. And I know there's a little tail thingy there. For some reason, whenever they cut this, they did cut it a little bit weird in places. So there's little tails. I guess I will have to just figure out what to do about that with this time, because usually I can just tear them off. You lay down, please. Take a nap in your ocean. Oh, that's too far up. There. Okay. But I'm also going to be using the book that I've used both times. I'll show it to you in just a minute. If you did not watch my other 2 planner videos this week, then you didn't see what I'm doing for this week. So I do have a book that I've used the whole time. It's one of the big books from Happy Planner that they collabed with Joann's Fabric and More. It's that book, and it's been around for a couple of years, I guess. I think since 2018. I got it right after it came out. I had to, well, not right after. I had to wait a little while because my store didn't have it. I couldn't find it. And then I ordered it online to pick up in the store so that I could make sure that it was there. And when I got there, they told me that it wasn't there. That they didn't know what had happened and all this stuff. And then I was like, oh my goodness, really? And the guy was so sweet. He was like, we said we had it. We have to have one. And he started asking everybody that worked there, do we have this? Why does it say we had it and we don't? And then they looked where that they had like special ordered stuff. And there was my order. There was my whole entire book. And it was not where it belonged. And that was the problem. And I was like so happy. He was so happy. And he made my day that day. And he was happy about it. It kind of seemed like he had been having a bad day, and he just wanted to cheer somebody up, and maybe it, helped cheer him up too. I don't know. Or maybe he just saw how disappointed I was that it was supposed to be there and then it wasn't. Because I don't get mad about things like that. Not unless somebody is mean to me, and then I may, get angry or something. But I don't usually get mad if a store website says they have something but they don't. I don't, because, computers are computers, and they're not always right. So you can't get mad about something like that. I mean, you just can't. It's just wrong. So anyway, I'm going to get off that subject and go on to this. But this is the book that Happy Planner and Joann did together. And the mermaids are back here. I have used 2 of the sheets already. So I don't have as many mermaids as I did. Oh goodness, now that I have put that lotion on my fingers, on my hands, whatever, my fingers are not working. If I can speak English, it would be really great. So let me scoot this over a little bit. This is one thing about this book being so large. It's kind of difficult whenever I start doing something like this. But I make it work. See, okay, all I have now are like the really big girls. The larger mermaids. So I've got to figure out how I want to do this without taking up too much space. Let's see. She is going that way. She's going that way. Okay. I know what I want to do. If I can get her up. I should have started her head. One thing, in case you don't know this, whenever you have stickers that have arms, don't start at the bottom and go up, because you can tear their poor little arms off and it will be so sad. Because, yeah, don't ask me how I know that. Because I'll have to tell you. No, I'll tell you. I almost tore one of my mermaid's arms off. I was like, I was freaking out a little bit. It was not a happy time. But yeah, you have to be super careful with their arms, especially these stickers like this. They're just the kind with a clear backing. They seem to be a little more temperamental. I've gotten to where lately in my faith planner, I used to only put in like where is her hand? Okay, she doesn't have oh my, no. Why? She doesn't have a hand. But she has one on and she's the same way. All of them, oh my, no, I didn't notice that. All of them are that way. It's like, okay. Okay. I'm not going to look at that anymore because now it bothers me. I'm going to change it a little. Well, I won't be able to see it, but I was going to put a starfish in her hand so I can't see it. I can still see it, but it's not as obvious. Well, this one just came out. Okay, I'm just going to keep it out because I'm probably going to end up using all of this page anyway. She's holding a starfish. I know, I've got the washi under there. You can't see it, but that's okay. I just had to do something to give her a little bit of something other. I don't know what. So, I think what I want to do is I want to use this sticker that says focus on to put my grateful thought in this week. And I want to put it over here, but I want to cover up as much of this as I can. Let's see. Now, I'm not going to... Oh, wait a minute. I'm not going to put it all the way down, all the way across. I'm going to leave it like that for now. Please don't get weirded out on me. Don't freak out. Don't be like, what are you doing? Are you crazy? Yeah, I may be. But I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do this corner. And I'm thinking that I want to take some of this paper that I have. Well, it's actually sticker paper leftovers from where I had made my own, or printed and cut my own, not my, well, it may be one of my kits that I made, but I print and cut something. I don't know what. But I keep the leftovers for times like this when I want to cover up on that little piece that I put over there. That's the back of this. Fell on the floor. I'll pick it up. But when I want to cover up something, I have those little pieces. I cut that a little too large, so let's take care of that part. Okay. Let's see. I wonder if I can cover up self-improvement with that part. I'll just do better. It would be better for me to just white it out. It'll be a whole lot safer. And I think what I'm going to do, where it says self-improvement and it's got this, I'm going to white that out and I'm going to pull another washi in. Which one do I want to use? I think I'm going to use this one because I didn't use any of my girls that had the silver foil. I said silver, y'all. I didn't use any of those, so I'm just going to throw some of this in because I think it'll be fun to have just there. And it's kind of a layered effect, kind of, maybe. I don't know. We're making up things as I go. Where did I put my washi cutter? I have everything in my way. I probably put it under my, oh, it's under my little box. Y'all, I'm not organized. I never am, really. People just think I am. I actually try to be. But when I'm filming, I just stick stuff wherever on my desk so I can just reach it again. I didn't cut this off enough. I was afraid I was going to cut my planner. There, that's better. So now I have that, and I really love that washi. It's so pretty. It's just shiny and pretty. Yes, I like shiny things. Don't all girls like shiny things? Okay, so I've got her there. Let's put you back. I'm talking to my book. Oop, I'm dropping my washi container. So I want to use this girl over here. So I'm not going to put her over here. Let's see if I wish I still had some of the bubbles and stuff. But I used all of those up. Let's just put a little starfish family over here maybe. Or something. I don't know. Just put little starfish around. And this part I'm going to cover up with this sticker that I made, a scripture writing sticker. And these are all made really too large. But I'm learning. Oh, and in my last video, my Clever Fox, I had said that we were supposed to be starting back our church this week, but we weren't going to go because we were still very apprehensive about it. I got an email right before I started this from our pastor. They've decided to postpone it, which we do have a lot of older people in our church that are over 60. And we do have, I don't remember, well, I don't know if you guys remember or if you were even watching me back then, but I know last year I was talking about ladies in our church. We had several that were diagnosed with breast cancer last year, and one she finished her chemo a while back, but she's still having to go to the doctor and things, and another one is still having treatments, and 2 of them are doing good. So, they're all doing quite well for what they're going through. But, we do have people with their immune system is not where it needs to be for them to be in a large gathering with this virus going around. They just don't need to be there. I'm going to put some of these starfish up at the top. I started to call them starfishies because that's what I used to call them whenever I called all the fish fishies with my babies. So I may do that sometimes. Y'all just have to ignore me. Words just come out. They just do. But yeah, we also have a lady in our church who, I think she had to have a liver transplant, is what it was, last year. She almost passed away because of it, because her liver was failing her. So, yeah, we've got people with immune compromise. So, it's just best not to do it right now, I think. In my opinion. That's just how I think. And also, our city... Oh, those 2 are the same color. Wait a minute. Our city is actually not in decline of the virus. They're still building. I mean, there's still... How am I going to say this? There's still a lot of new cases. That's what I should say. That are happening. Well, I don't know if it's because of the test just coming in or what it is. But either way, it's just not a good idea to go back to church yet. We can enjoy it through YouTube or something like that. I'm going to use some of these checklist boxes. I just thought about the fact that I don't have... Oh, wait. Because this is so almost gone. I don't think I have a prayer sticker. So I may... Let me pull these out. I know it's not going to be there. I may as well put this with that while I'm doing it. And this is the months. I've used so many of these. That says scripture study and church activity and don't forget. I may use a don't forget. I'm not sure. I miss my book club, you guys. I do. I think I'm going to use these stickers instead of the silver ones since I put the other in too. Okay. So I don't have a prayer one. So what I'm just going to do is use one of these don't forgets for the prayer stickers. And I'll go ahead and put down one of these as well for church on Sunday. I mean, we're doing it online. It's still church. And I like that they decided so we could still have praise and worship. They took, because they've always, or maybe not always, but they for a long time have put it on Facebook, which I don't have Facebook, so I never saw it on there. But one time somebody had sent me a link and I figured out how to get to watch it. But anyway, they're taking, because only our pastor is there and someone helping to record. or to broadcast the lives. That's all that is at the church. So what they did, because they had the old videos from the old, from past Sundays, they took them and took praise and worship from those that would work well. And one Sunday, the pastor's daughter and her husband, they sing and play instruments, they actually did something. I think it was in their yard. I'm not sure where they were at, because I've never been to their house, but they did it that way. So we still had praise and worship. I'm going to put her kind of like this so she doesn't take up too much space right there. I don't like her face being covered like that though. Or her face being on the washi. Even though it's on shells, let's maybe put her this way. I think that'll be okay. Because I wanted to put another box down here, because I know I have more than that I've been praying, people that I've been praying for. I was going to use another one that is this size, but it's too big. Let's see. I think what I'm going to do is go down this way as far as I can, as far as I dare to. And yes, my little star will be a tiny bit on that. But yes, I can still write names right there. So that worked out well. I used another page up. I still have I've got one mermaid left. So if I ever want to do another mermaid week, I can't do it with this book. I'll have to find something else. But that worked out well. I was able to do everything. We're not having small group. Our pastor does do like a wisdom from his walks. He walks every day, and he listens to scripture and different podcasts and things like that, and he prays while he's walking. And he's been doing a thing on Facebook. I haven't seen any of it, like I said, because I don't have Facebook. But he's been doing that on Wednesdays in lieu of our small groups. So, that's what he's been doing for Wednesdays. And then Sundays, they broadcast it on Facebook and YouTube. So, if you guys would like a link to my church for the YouTube, let me know, and I'll share it with you. So, that you guys, if you want to, can watch later or watch live with me if you don't have a home church or whatever like that. So that's how it's going to look. I think it's cute with the starfish and the mermaids. I would have liked to have still had some of the what else was it I had? I had little bubbles, and I had some seahorses, but I used all of those. So, because I got really happy with those. It was so fun. I need to write in the scriptures. I was going to close out the video, but I do need to do that part. We only have a few more days left in this month. Where did I put my pen? I just had it because I was writing. I've been doing all sorts of things today. Paying bills. I did my scripture writing in this. So I've been painting. And there's my pen. Oh, I just noticed this. I have this that someone gave it to me. I could put it down because it's gold. I could let it go right there. I think that looks okay. I think that's cute. I've been wondering what to do with it, and it was just on my desk. I should have put it over here maybe. But I'm not going to move those. I don't think. Now I want to move them. Okay. So things are not finished, okay? I'm not done yet. I thought I was until I saw that when I was looking for an ink pen. You guys will be like, don't look for ink pens anymore. I need to put that on her hand so that she can be holding something instead of having that other. And I don't know what kind of sticker this is. I do not even remember where I got it from. Someone gave it to me with an order that I had gotten on Etsy. That is not the right end, girl. Okay, so I'm going to write in the dates. And all of this is in Psalms. And I wanted to do Salvation in Psalms. That's what I called it, I think. Let's see, what did I call it? Salvation in Psalms. Yes, I did. I wanted to do that because, I don't know, it's like salvation is through the whole Bible. And I kind of wanted to see how many times the word salvation was in Psalms. So I did a search. And actually, I probably should be giving you guys the new study. The new for next month, June. But I can do it, let's see, how many more days do we have left? Which today is the 14th. Yeah, I can do it next week and it'll be fine. Or the next. Yeah, well, I can give it to you within the next 2 weeks. And you'll have it before the 1st. Okay, I will have it ready. I will sit down tonight and work on it. I have been working on it some, but I like to, kind of let it seep in, I guess you could say. I don't know what I'm saying. But it's like, I like to think about it before I actually make the scripture writing plan. Because I want it to be something that's meaningful. Which all of the scripture is meaningful, but I don't know. Maybe for the time we're in. You know what I'm saying? Alright, Psalm 116, 13. I almost did not give myself enough space, but I did. I could put another little, I could put it in like that. I'll do it all over so it doesn't look like I was making a mistake. Psalm 118, 14. Psalm 118, 15. I don't know why I didn't put those two together like I did others, but I didn't. Psalm 118, and also I noticed that there was just enough to do for the 2 months, for April and May, and I thought that was awesome. So that was 118:21, then 119:41. Our church is also doing Psalm 91 prayer, praying the psalm. Alright, then the 23rd is 119:81. My pen is trying to give out on me, I think. And then 119:123. 1, 2, 3. There. So I have that written down. I did not forget. But I think it's cute. I think it's fun. And we need some cuteness and funness and stuff. And funness is not a word, but, well, it's going to be a word for today. But anyway, this is how it's going to be. If you want me to add you to my prayer list, let me know. I can always add more. I've added post-it notes before to my planner, and I can always add you because I want everyone that wants prayer to have it, if that makes sense. So, anyway, if you enjoy this, hit the like button. Also, if you enjoy my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you'll be notified, and hit the bell so you'll be notified whenever I upload. And tell me in the comments below what you've been up to. Are you doing scripture writing plan? Whether it's mine or someone else's. I'm actually doing 2 more from 2 other people as well as mine, because I don't know, I just crave more right now. And I probably could have sat down and made more for me to do myself, but getting it from someone else's, what they've put together is really refreshing at times. And I'm not saying that mine is boring to me, because the Bible has never been boring to me. I'm just saying that it's just refreshing sometimes to get someone else's thoughts and to share your, when other people are doing it, to share your thoughts. But anyways, that is all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are all doing well and staying safe. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.